Нощна стража
с Албена Белева
и Иван Драгни.
Когато думите не стигат,
Говори музиката.
Hello guys, I want to thank you for accepting my invitation for this interview because I have long wanted to introduce Black Smoke Trigger to the Bulgarian public. It's an honor and a privilege for me. Where do I find you at this moment? Are you in New Zealand and what are you currently involved with?
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us. We are a band from New Zealand. We're all from a place called Hawke's Bay, which is on the east coast of the North Island. We're working on a few things at the moment. We've recently announced that we will be touring New Zealand and Australia in April next year. We also have a new single and music video scheduled for release in early 2024, and we are currently working on the music video for the single that will follow that one.
At the beginning, could you briefly introduce the band to our listeners? Who are the musicians in the band? How long have you been around? And who are your musical influences?
The members of Black Smoke Trigger are myself, Baldrick. I'm the singer. On guitar we have Charlie Wallace, Josh DiMato on the drums, and Dan Fulton on the bass. We formed Black Smoke Trigger in 2019, 3 months before recording our debut EP, Set It Off. We all have pretty different influences, but some of our biggest ones that tie us together are bands like Alice in Chains, Guns N' Roses, and Foo Fighters.
You are from a relatively small town, Napier, on the eastern coast of the North Island of New Zealand. How did you go from the small scene to being able to sign Andy Gold, who has also handled the careers of Pantera, Linkin Park, Guns N' Roses, Rob Zombie?
Andy Gold first expressed an interest in us after seeing the video for our first single, Caught in the Undertow. He's always been a big fan of hard rock music and he was very impressed with both the song and the video, which featured us playing underwater. So soon after that we signed a management deal with him.
You recorded your debut EP Set It Off in Nashville, USA with the great producer Michael Wagner. This brought you popularity and launched you on the big stage. How did working with such an influential music producer who worked with Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, Motley Crue change you? Was it his idea to get Mick Mars on the recording of The Way I'm Wired?
It was an amazing experience and really opened our eyes to a lot of things that we may have overlooked beforehand. Following the time with him in the studio, we really dove deep into songwriting, and that has resulted in us honing our skills as songwriters. Getting Mick Mars to feature on The Way I'm Wired was actually Michael's idea too. Mick lived nearby and we were listening back to the track in the studio, and Michael said we should get Mick to come in and play on this because he loves this kind of thing. So a few days later, Mick walked in with his guitar and did what he does best.
The main reason for asking you for this interview is actually the release of your new single The Way Down, as well as the news of the upcoming release of your debut full-length album. You recorded the material for it again in Nashville, this time with another big producer, Nick Raskulinek. Tell me more about working on the album and why you choose The Way Down as the first single for it.
Working with Nick was another amazing experience. We chose him specifically because we loved the sound of the other albums that he's worked on. Nick's not only a mastermind at what he does, but he was an amazing guy to hang out with as well. We spent quite a bit of time in and out of the studio with him. We even took a weekend trip to Memphis to watch an NBA playoff game with him. Between the making of the Set It Off EP and the Horizons album, we had a lot of time to establish our identity as a band and hone our sound. So The Way Down is a hard-hitting, pumping rock song, and we felt that for a first single, it makes a statement of who we are and what we do.
The song comes with a very impressive video. Like the Caught in the Undertow video, you are shooting in extreme conditions again. Tell us a little more about the idea of the video and for the entire shooting process. Was it fun, and was your life really at risk during the shoot?
When it comes to music videos, it's no secret that Black Smoke Trigger likes to go above and beyond. After seeing the video for Caught in the Undertow, people would often ask us how we were going to top that video, so the birth of the Way Down video concept really came from our desire to outdo ourselves, to create something bigger and more intense than our last big video that we did. We obviously took all the steps to ensure the safety of everyone on the team throughout the video shoot, but there's always that element of danger with things that, anything could go wrong. So in the end, filming that video was a lot of fun and we were very happy with the end result.
Baldrick, I have to ask you about the album too. It's inevitable. When will it be officially released? How many songs will be on it? What formats will it be released on? And what can we expect from it? Are there guest musicians on any of the new songs again?
We don't currently have an official release date for the album, but I can say it will be released in 2024 with new videos and singles coming very soon. The album consists of 12 tracks. We don't have any other artist featuring on the Horizons album, although the idea was thrown around quite a lot of bringing other musicians in on multiple occasions. We did, however, co-write one of the songs with a very well-known name in the music industry, so there's that to look forward to as well.
Are you already working on organizing a tour to present the album?
We haven't organised a tour of our own to showcase the Horizons album, but I'm sure once we have the exact date for the full release, a tour will be on the cards. We have, however, had multiple offers to tour with other bands. Some unfortunately clashed with studio time in the making of the videos, but we have announced an upcoming tour with Filter in April 2024. Now that the album is finished, we have all the time in the world to get on the road and start playing again.
Will we see you in Europe? And is there a chance that you will also visit our small country Bulgaria? There are some very good summer rock festivals here. Even I can assist you.
Absolutely. Europe is definitely on the cards for the future tours, and we wouldn't leave Bulgaria out.
What would you say at the end of our conversation to the Bulgarian listeners who are listening to us at the moment, as well as especially to those who like your music?
We would like to say to the Bulgarian fans out there that we really appreciate the support and we cannot wait to get out there and play live for you all. If you're listening and you've not yet heard us before, feel free to check out Black Smoke Trigger on Spotify or head over to YouTube and search Black Smoke Trigger The Way Down to see our latest and craziest music video that features us playing on top of the tallest building in the Southern Hemisphere.
Baldrick, thank you very much for this conversation. I wish you success with your debut album because you deserve it. Hard work and dedication to work done with love is always rewarded. I sincerely hope that one day we will have a beer in person, and why not under the hot Bulgarian sun? Thank you again and good luck.
No problem, it was our pleasure. A beer in the Bulgarian sun actually sounds great. We will be keeping everyone updated, so if you want to hear the latest news and releases, head over to blacksmoketrigger.com or follow us on your preferred social platform. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you all so much, and we'll be seeing you live as soon as possible.